let's talk about manifesting and creating success. Now, wait, before we even get into the video, let's bring some vision and clarity to what exactly success even means. Like, everybody's definition of success could be very subjective and very relevant to their circumstances and the situations that they are in right now, and what their mindset is like and who they are like as a person. So, success could literally go from the smallest thing, that is, you know what? You said that you're gonna meditate after you drink your morning coffee, and you know what? You've actually inculcated that habit into your routine. That is success. Yes, that's a big success. Or it could also mean that you wanted the promotion at work, or it could mean that you wanted that kind of money every single month, and you've achieved that kind of money every single month. So yes, before we even get into the video, you need to define what success really means to you so that it brings you a lot more clarity going ahead. Now that we've defined what success looks like to each and every one of us, I'm going to ask you a question. Now, what is your why behind your success? The thing that you think is going to make you successful, what is the why behind it? There needs to be a very strong why, and I'll tell you why. Thing is, does it inspire you? Does it uplift you? Does it motivate you? Does it want you to jump out of bed the first thing in the morning and chase it? Does it inspire you in the sense that does it bring you life's fulfillment or your soul's purpose? Does it align with you on that level? Or are you just chasing it? Or that's what society's explanation of what success should look like is. Everybody else is doing it, so I'm doing it too. Everybody has that promotion and that job and that car and that money and that life, so I want it too. That is my definition of success because that is what society has told me definition of success looks like. So you need to separate yourself from what other people tell you and what society's expectation out of you is, and then you will get your strong why. You will realize as to why you're even chasing it, or why do you even want it. Does it bring you anything, or you just want it because everybody else wants it? Now that I've brought a lot of clarity into the situation, and now that we're all clear as to what success looks like and feels like to us, what if I give you your dream life tomorrow? What if I tell you the thing that you think is going to make you successful is going to be at your doorstep tomorrow? What kind of habits would you have? What kind of a routine would you have? What would you look like? It could go from the smallest changes to the biggest changes. It could just be you adding one or two steps into your daily existing routine and that making you successful. Or it could mean that you're flipping your life 180 entirely into a different direction. For example, somebody who's very shy and very introverted, but they want to be in the movie business, in the show business. They want to be a YouTuber. They want to be a podcaster where, you know what, people are going to listen to them. People are going to hear them. People are going to analyze them. They're going to have to put themselves out there. They're going to have to show up as themselves out there, regarding or disregarding all of the fear and the limiting beliefs and the insecurities that they might be having regarding that particular situation. So, you know what? You're going to have to show up authentically as yourself. Are you ready to do it? Are you ready to do it? If the answer to any of that is no, there are some things that you need to change in your daily routine. There are some things that you might have to inculcate in your daily routine that now you know what success looks like to you, right? Now that you know what is going to make you feel successful and make you look successful in your own eyes, you know exactly how to get there. You know the kind of changes you're going to have to make in your appearance, in your personality, in the way you talk, in the way you think, in your mindset, in your getting rid of your limiting beliefs and getting rid of your old self. If that's what it takes, if being successful means getting rid of your old self, you're going to have to get rid of that old personality. You're going to have to get rid of the old you. Actually change for the better to attract the better that you think is going to make you successful. I think we live in an amazing generation where everything is just literally available at our fingertips, and you know what, we can access any information that we want in the world like that. And what I mean by that is I'm talking about manifestation. Yes, manifestation is going to help you achieve that success like that within literally no time, because it gives you practical steps. Like, this is not even anything that's delusional. That's not even something that, you know, it's magical or seems a little too cuckoo. No, they're giving you practical steps as to how you're going to become that person that you said you were going to become, and that person already has that success that you are thinking to have. Now let's summarize. Manifestation is basically when you believe something to be true, it will be true in your reality. right? So what that means is you have to work on your belief system. Now, when it comes to success, are you chasing success from a place of lack, where you're feeling like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, so I need it, I want it? When you say I need it, I want it, that means you're coming from a place of lack. That means you're operating from an identity of a person who doesn't have success, who's chasing success, for whom success is so far away that they need to fill the gap in. But when you operate from the identity of an individual who already has what they want, who has a very good self concept, again, everything is very interlinked. You have a very good self concept, you have very good self worth, self confidence, that you're like, you know what, everything is figure outable. That's success. If I want something, that means that thing wants me more. If I want something, that means that desire is mine already in this reality. That's the only reason I want it. That person has an abundance mindset. The success that you're looking at to achieve and the person that you have to become, that person is very abundant and only thinks from a place of abundance and only operates as an individual who is very abundant and already has that level of success in their life. So no matter what you're trying to achieve, you have to operate from a place of, you know what, if I want that, I can have it. It's very achievable. Everything is figure outable. The skills that I want, the knowledge that I might have to gain, you know what, it's all achievable. It's all out there. I might have to take a few extra classes, but that's fine. I'm going to fill in the gap as much as possible and I'm going to get there. Again, all of this comes down to you rewiring your brain. Like, you know what, the internet is literally a blessing here because there are so many subliminals, so many affirmation tapes literally on YouTube. You can listen to them for free. You don't even have to pay a penny if that's what you're worried about. Don't worry about it. It's all available there. All you have to do is when you're going to sleep, the thing is, we're always working with our conscious mind because you know what? Your conscious mind needs to understand things. Everything needs to make sense. Everything needs to be logical. Everything needs to be, you know what, figure outable for your conscious mind. But your subconscious mind is actually very easy to impress. Actually very easy to impress. The only thing here is you're going to have to impress your subconscious mind. And how you're going to do that is, of course, you can listen to affirmation tapes, you can listen to subliminals to rewire your mind, or you can say out affirmations out loud. But you know what? If you're very insecure when it comes to success, or if you're very insecure when it comes to certain areas of your life, you can build affirmations based on those particular areas of your life. For example, if you're looking to be successful, I'm looking to be a successful YouTuber. My affirmation is, I'm very grateful and thankful that I'm a very successful YouTuber. I'm very grateful and thankful I am the best YouTuber in my niche. I'm very grateful and thankful that I make millions of dollars off of YouTube. I'm very grateful and thankful that I have millions and millions of subscribers. People love to watch my videos. People enjoy watching my videos. People gain a lot of knowledge out of my videos and they love me and my personality. Okay. So if that's something that you're worried about, or that's something that you're working towards, you can obviously have all of these affirmations in place. You can use your words to cast spells in the sense that, you know what, it's going to work out for you. And it's going to work out in the best way possible. Now, again, you have to become very quick and you have to embody change very quickly. That means you have to embody the identity of the individual who already has that success. Now, let's give a simple case scenario. If you're looking to build a very lean, beautiful, pretty body in the gym, now that person who already has that lean, slim, pretty body in the gym, what does that person look like? What does that person think like? What does that person do every single day to maintain that body? Because now we're not talking about having or wanting that body, we're talking about maintaining that body. How does that person maintain that body? You're going to think like that. So, you know what? Those steps will fall into place. Does that person eat McDonald's every single day? No, they don't. They absolutely don't. Instead of going for crisps or crackers, that person goes and eats a banana or an apple. Okay, they have a very good quantity of protein intake every single day. They've done their research when it comes to all of that. They get their macros and the micros every single day. They get that amount of water every single day. They probably do not drink so much caffeine every single day because it's not very healthy for them. They probably have a good quantity of workout clothes. They already have that gym membership. They have a trainer, most likely, who helps them achieve their dream goals on a regular basis. They're very consistent. They're literally very consistent every single day because they know they want to maintain that body. They know they have to put in the work every single day to maintain that body. Just because, okay, you wanted something and you got it, that is not the goal. The point is, Having it and keeping it is the goal, right? It's not like it's a goalpost where you just score and you're just done. Okay, whatever. No, it's about staying at the goalpost because you're like, you know what? I'm going to maintain this. I need it. And that's what's going to make me feel like myself a bit more. That's going to make me feel a bit more better about myself. It's going to give me the confidence and self motivation or the self worth that I'm looking to have. And again, when you're trying to manifest your dream life and you're trying to manifest that success, when you're trying to manifest that dream body, or whatever it is that you're looking to manifest, don't worry when you start manifesting it and things suddenly go down south. Where you're like, you know what, I was trying to stay consistent in the gym, but suddenly I've fallen ill. So that kind of put me off my game. Don't worry about that. Because what usually happens is when you start doing cardio, for example, or when you start doing strength training, and if you've been an unhealthy person most of your life, where your diet is not on point, where you haven't had enough water throughout the day, when you haven't had enough walk throughout the day, you know what, your body is in an unstable condition, you're probably going to throw up after that cardio session. That beginning first week is going to be very difficult. That beginning 1 month is probably going to be a little difficult. The same when you try and do strength training, weight training, Pilates. The initial stages are going to be difficult because you're trying to get rid of that old self of yours. Basically, that gunk, that negativity, that whatever is going on inside is going away to make space for that person who is healthy, who has healthy habits, who's consistent, who's more reliable, who understands what they want and go after it, who is very stable. So don't worry, when you're trying to manifest success and negative beliefs or negative emotions try to show up and try to distract you, always remember they are distractions. They're distractions because your body and your mind is actually trying to keep you safe in your old self. And your old self had those negative belief systems and had those, just negativity, had that negativity and that gunk in their head. But now that you're manifesting to become a different person, your mind will usually, but slowly, gradually, but slowly transform into that person's mindset. All you have to do is keep doing it every single day till it becomes stable in your mind, so that new neural pathways are created and your mind does not feel good going back into that old state. There is no going back. You just have to keep pushing forward, keep positivity in check, keep your motivation in check, keep your self-talk in check, keep your affirmations in check, keep your mindset and self-growth in check. You just have to keep persisting. You just have to keep doing it consistently on a day-to-day basis till the point your mind actually rewires and believes it. Once it believes it, you're set. Now let's talk about some practical steps that you're going to have. Of course, it's like you working towards your dream life. It's very similar to you doing a project. Okay, your dream life and the success that you're looking to achieve and the person that you're looking to become is very similar, and it has just these right amount of practical steps that will help you achieve and become that person within no time. However, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to analyze your habits, because your habits are these patterns you do every single day. Now, are they actually building a momentum for you to propel yourself forward? Or is that something that's keeping you stagnant or it's taking you backwards? For example, if you like working out a lot and you're looking to have a dream body, you can't have bad habits. You can't have bad habits in the sense of if you smoke every single day, or if you drink every single day, or if you do XYZ every single day, if you eat a lot of junk every single day, you have a lot of carbonated drinks every single day, you eat a lot of sugar, or if you eat just unhealthy food, canned food, processed food, if you eat all of that on a regular basis, it's not even about every single day, but on a regular basis, you know what? It's going to be a lot more difficult for you to get that body that you said that you wanted, because what you're doing is, what your habits and what your patterns are doing is, they're actually not propelling you forward, they're taking you backwards. Now, if you wanted abs, you're probably going to eat a lot more lean meat, you're probably going to eat a lot more eggs, you're probably going to eat and maintain yourself on a healthy diet, because maintaining abs is, let me just tell you, let me just put it out there, maintaining abs is a little difficult. So you know what it takes to maintain that. The thing is, you do not have that kind of habit, so you do not have that kind of stability in your mind to maintain it, because you're going to have to get rid of these distractions, the negative patterns that you might have. You might have to get rid of these bad habits that you might have, or Your laziness, your lethargicness also could be a reason as to why you're not able to achieve that dream body, that success that you wanted in the first place, because you just keep going back to your old habits. You just keep going back to your old patterns and expecting different results. You can't keep reading a book over and over again and expecting a different story or a different outcome. It's going to be literally the same. So now that you've decided you want to be a different person, you're going to have habits, you're going to have a routine, you're going to have discipline in your life that's going to be very different from what you are right now. So to be able to bridge that gap, you can either take a leap and, fumble, tumble, but probably maintain it over time, or you could make small changes every single day in your daily routine where, you probably skip your coffee in the morning and you drink matcha. Okay. Now, after that, you probably have some oats or granola with a fruit, or you probably have a protein bar. Okay. You eat good, healthy breakfast, you eat good, healthy lunch, you eat good, healthy snacks. So instead of eating crisps or something else, you probably switch to Rice Krispies, or you probably switch to carrots and hummus or pita bread, something that is healthier. So that the gap between your old self and your new self is closing, like it's gone. Now you're entirely your new self, and now maintaining that success and maintaining that dream body becomes a lot more easier. And some of your habits could also look like this: that you have a scarcity mindset where you're very afraid of failure, and your fear of failure and your fear of looking stupid is actually holding you back, and you're self-sabotaging. Like you're just really self-sabotaging, where you're not even starting to do the work because you're too afraid that you might fail, that you're too afraid that things might go wrong, you're too afraid that it's not going to work out. And that's why you've made the decision for yourself. Hey, listen, if you believe that it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out. But the same way, if you believe it's going to work out, it will work out. It's very simple. The only thing is, it not working out is also hard, and it working out is also hard. You have to choose your heart. So it not working out means you're going to be stuck in that negative headspace for the rest of your life with nothing working out and bara bara bara. But if you choose to make a mindset shift where you're working and operating as an individual who is very abundant, who is very positive, optimistic, you know what, that's going to help. It does not mean that you're not going to fail. It'll just give you the strength to deal with failure. That's all it's going to do. That means failure is not going to be the end of the world. Your world doesn't come tumbling down once you fail. But you're like, you know what? That's one way it's not going to work. That's one way probably, you know what? I need to do something to fix that. It's okay, and I can achieve that. Probably you fail a rep in the gym. It's okay, because next time you show up, you're going to be a lot more stronger. You need to understand failure is literally making you stronger. It's literally like you trying to train a muscle. You don't build muscle within a month. You don't build muscle within 2 months. You don't build muscle like that. You build muscle with consistency over a long period of time, where you've maintained your diet, where you've maintained your workout regimen, where you've maintained your mindset. That's how you build muscle. Everything in life is like building muscle. It's very simple. It's a very simple gym philosophy. No matter what success you're looking to achieve, you have to keep consistently going for it. Consistently. How many people who've become so successful haven't failed? Because if they're saying they haven't failed, they're lying. And first of all, those people will not lie to you, because they will tell you the truth that, you know what? I failed probably 100 times. I got 100 rejections, but my 101th was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. And that is what plummeted me to success. So no, giving up, letting it go. Now again, this is all going to come and boil down to how much do you really want it? How much willpower do you really have? I have a very strong willpower. Do you? Like, do you want what you want very much, like to another level where you're like, you know what, that's my soul's purpose, that brings me joy, fulfillment. I'm so happy that I'm doing this. Like, I jump out of bed straight at the thought of doing this. If that's how you feel about it, you know what, you're going to operate from that person's identity. You're going to actually embrace it and love it, and you're going to love the journey of becoming that person. But if you're lacking even a little bit of happiness, a little bit of peace, you might have to reevaluate. Now again, you know what success looks like and what success tastes like and what success feels like to you, right? Now that we've established that very clearly. The only thing is, there is no perfect time. You need to stop looking for perfect time, because the perfect time was yesterday. You were literally one decision away from starting the thing that you said you were going to start, doing the thing that you said you were going to do, working towards that passion project, building that dream body, running that marathon, eating healthy, building that success, bringing that kind of money that you want. Every single thing was literally one step away. One step away. It wasn't even that far. It was just literally one step away. And that means it was just waiting for you to decide that you're already that person and start operating from that individual's identity. You have to be bold. You have to be fearless when you want that kind of success. Now, again, it depends on what level of success we're talking about. Because again, if you're looking to make small changes in your life, you have to stop fearing, or you have to stop resisting it in a way. Because you know what? That's just going to take you backwards. You're never going to be able to take the step and you're never going to be able to go forwards. You just have to do it and think about it later. Just do it, think about it later. Just, you know what? It'll catch up. The feelings can catch up, the emotions, the thoughts, they can catch up. But your action needs to be right now, and your action needs to be done today. Now, instead of wishing and hoping that you had better resources or you had more time, you're going to work with the things that you already have more. You have to literally be very grateful for the things that you already have more, because sometimes we space out and we kind of tend to forget that we already have the money, we already have the time, we already have the resources, we already have the connections to be able to get at least one step closer to where we want to get. And once you're that one step closer, you know what? New connections, new money, new opportunities, new abundance will show up. But you have to take that leap. You have to just decide, take that first step, show your mind, show the universe, and show the world that, you know what, you're ready to step in. Things will open up for you. Things will pan up for you. All you have to do is take the first step. And you know what? That's going to be easier. You basically have to look at it this way. You're going to make the most out of everything that you have right now, currently within your reach, on your phone, in your LinkedIn connections, on your Instagram. It could be literally anything. You're going to have to skim through all of that, see whatever works for you, what aligns with you and aligns with the version of success that you want in your life. You're going to do all of that. You're going to make it happen for you right now while you're wishing and hoping and asking for more. That does not mean you sit and stay stagnant with like, oh, I'm just praying for more, praying for more, praying for more, but not doing anything with things that you already have. That's how the universe works, okay? You ask for a cake and you know what? You probably might get flour, you'll get vanilla essence, you'll get baking soda, you'll find all of these ingredients when you asked for cake. And you're probably wondering as to, oh my God, I asked for cake, but I got these ingredients. But that means you have the capacity, you have those ingredients with you to make that cake. So you're going to make the most out of what you have right now. And always, always, always stay on that frequency of gratefulness and abundance and joy and gratitude and enlightenment. Because you know what? Success is attracted to that frequency a lot more as compared to any of the lower spectrums of the frequency. Always, always, always try. I'm not saying, you know what, you have to be perfect at all times. Of course, you're a human being. You probably are going to fall off that frequency, which is fine. All you have to do is come back to that frequency as many times and as much as you can throughout the day. Again, don't be afraid of change, because once you figure out that, you know what, certain things and certain strategies aren't really working out for you, don't be afraid to make changes and learn from your mistakes, because that's how you're going to be able to figure out one strategy or one way that it will actually work. Having said that, we come to the end of this brilliant video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you took some notes. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Till then, I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Take care and bye. Money on top of me, money on top of her. Money on top of me, money on top of her. Daddy fuck with me 'cause you know